The next thing that we're going to install is an upgrade here on the steering wheel. So as you can see, these buttons are made out of the same material that was on the original climate control, but it's like I don't know if this is a hard plastic or a rubber, but the buttons get kind of sticky over time. And you can tell they're just these kind of like analog buttons. And what we're going to be doing is upgrading them to all kind of touch screen buttons. So to see the difference, it's the new one, that's the old one. So I feel like it will give it definitely a nice upgraded feel to kind of go along with the climate control as well. So next we'll go ahead and jump into that install. To do this install, from the videos that I've watched, they don't disconnect the battery. You will be dealing with the airbag, so I would definitely recommend doing that. But all the videos I saw, they did it without it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send it. So down here underneath the steering wheel, you'll see like a slot right there. What we're gonna want to do is take some sort of screwdriver or something to release the clip so we can actually pull the airbag up and just kind of sit it up top here while we work on getting these buttons out. So let's go and jump into that. When you push, I took like a Torx here, something just kind of like flat and round, and you'll hit a certain spot underneath here and you'll feel these pressure clips release. So once you do that, as you can see, the airbag will kind of come up. I'm not going to fully remove it. Really kind of makes me nervous messing with this with the battery disconnected. But the next thing you're going to want to do is remove, there's a T20 bolt back here, so you're going to want to remove that. And once you remove that, there's another T20 bolt right down here, which I've already moved. And then from there we should be able to kind of pull this button forward and get this out, and then we can put the replacement one in. Just to give me a little more room, I was able to actually finagle the airbag out and move it up there. So as I mentioned, what you're going to want to do is remove the T20 bolt from there, and then there'll be a T20 bolt down here, and then from there you should be able to pull this out. So we can just kind of play around with this, finagle this out so we can fit the new ones. Okay guys, so I was basically able to pull this straight out, and this piece right here just goes into that rubber grommet, so you just got to kind of pull it out. But now that we have this here, we'll go ahead and undo this plug. We should be able to plug the new one in, and it should be pretty straightforward. Right, so here's the new one. See the plug? Everything looks like it should line up. So we'll go ahead and plug it in, and we'll go ahead and get it mounted. So the first button is in, everything's all buttoned back up. So next we'll jump onto this one, kind of repeat the same steps. Undo the 20mm bolt back there, and then the other one that pops up that's holding this in, we should be able to pull this right out. So the new buttons are in, and I think it looks so awesome. So now we are going to test, make sure that everything works as it should. So this is your heated steering wheel. So as you can tell, when you press that button, it lights up. This is volume controls. So let's see, as we push this up, yep, and it's all working. We press the menu button. Oh, that's all for here. So yes, that is all working. Everything seems to be working very well, and it's nice. These aren't sticky anymore, so I feel like it just flows really well with this. So now we have installed the shifter, we got our LCD climate control, and now we have LCD steering wheel controls. So on to the next project.